pursuing a career in youth development and mentorship with young girls. I also have the pleasure of serving as the Vice President of the Sweetest chapter. When asked to speak with you all today on the value of mother-daughter relationships, it felt challenging to find the words. Not challenging because I don't value it, but because my mom and I have a unique, almost kindred relationship that can be hard to put into words. Our love for each other is a found one. I was adopted at 6 months old and given some of the most special and loving people as my siblings, with a mom who raised us on the value of helping others, being kind, and always striving for growth as people. These values may sound simple, but in a world where kindness is overlooked and helping others comes at a cost, I am grateful to have had a role model show me what it looks like to be a decent human being. For any daughters in the room, you may know the feeling of seeing your mom as a superhero and not knowing how she does it. This is something I've been trying to understand my whole life. She's the most selfless, loving, and understanding woman who I get to call my mom. When I got accepted into Spelman College, I knew there would be a big change in my life and I would learn things about myself that only a space like this could teach me. This is also true for my initiation into Alpha Kappa Alpha in the fall of 2023. Not being a legacy of either, I felt the weight of these two prestigious organizations in my life and how they would help me to create my own legacy. Early on, I realized it would be challenging to include my mom and family in these worlds without being able to directly share with them. With the addition of the public life that we live, it can be hard to find those special and intimate moments without being overwhelmed with the many eyes that are on us. This has never stopped my mom from being curious about all that I'm learning in and outside of my classrooms at Spelman and having many understandable questions about sorority life and life experience. My family embraced the newness and strive to understand these meaningful organizations in my life as I share my experiences and their history. I even get to introduce them to terminology like Line Sisters and Stevie. At times challenging, I'm reminded of the women that came before me at Spelman and within Alpha Kappa Alpha that use their unique perspectives to educate, to lead, all while being gracious and courageous. Growing up, getting to witness the work that my mom does globally, as well as directly with young girls and women, it goes without saying that it has rubbed off on me and my aspirations. As the oldest sister, I often took that second mother role that many of us older sisters are familiar with. I love caring for my younger siblings and mirroring the care and compassion my mom showed us. This followed me into college as I found myself drawn to mentorship roles and positions where I could actively, positively impact my peers or my younger Spelman sisters. Being able to be that one smiling face in a world where we often ignore small acts of kindness. Now serving as the Vice President of the chapter, I am constantly reminded why we do the work we do and to make our communities better, and how working with intellectual and capable young women is the cherry on top. Through my matriculation, I have witnessed the joy and challenges that come with mentorship and the importance of having positive role models. We all know that we do not get to where we are based solely on our merit. I think back to a quote I saw years ago that said, I am a strong woman because a strong woman raised me. Thank you, Mom.
Angelina Jolie's daughter, Zahara Jolie, just gave the sweetest and touching speech in this special launching brought by Pause of Purpose Foundation and Akanel, saying, I'm grateful to have her the role model show me what it looks like to be a decent human being. She's the most selfless, loving, and understanding woman who I get to call my mom. I am a strong woman because a strong woman raised me. So in the comment section, one comes in to say Zahara has grown into a great, well-rounded young lady. She has a wonderful mother, a role model, and embraced all the qualities that were taught to her. Shine your light, girl. And I saying she raised these children well and with love. So what do you think about this? Like, comment, like, share, and also subscribe. Bye.